Okay, now into the shoulder armor, which is actually relatively simple. I had this old bit of football gear that I picked up for about 14 bucks at a thrift shop. You start by cutting the shoulder section off and taking off the foam padding. You're then going to take the actual plastic part of the shoulder pad itself and sand down the holes, which the elastic straps run through, so that you can run uh, belts through them. You're going to need to pick up probably 3 or 4 belts for this overall build itself, and they can be obtained at any sort of thrift store or thrift shop, relatively cheap, somewhere between $3 to $6 for a leather belt. I then proceeded to spray the plastic part with Plasti Dip and layers of black spray paint so the actual paint itself would hold better. Then I took the removed foam padding from under the shoulder, and because we like to do our crafting here on a little bit more of the affordable side, I took the black leftover fabric paint that I had and just drew on the detail. And then I got some hammer-on snaps. You can put a little bit of glue inside of these when you hammer them on to keep them in place better and just wipe off the glue. But I hammered those into the appropriate spots. I then ran the belts through the plastic part and over the foam itself with some belts that I had got and hammered in snaps onto those. Like I said, it's going to take you probably about 3 belts to do this. This helps to secure everything into place. And then, just as an extra precaution, which I ended up not needing, I took an extra belt and a bit of the elastic from the armor itself and ran it underneath the shoulder piece to try and hold it into place. I just ended up using some snaps in the end, so this part was kind of pointless, but it does add a neat aesthetic touch to the armor overall. The last thing I did was I added some dirt to the shoulder armor itself, and we were done. It looked really nice. I was very happy with it. Stayed very secure. So yeah, we'll learn more about attaching this onto the jacket itself and the rest of the costume in part 3.